Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So, it is a lot going on today, y'all. It's a lot going on, okay? They're supposed to be releasing that list, the Epstein list. They're supposed to be releasing that today, so I just can't wait to just see what all they just gonna release to the public. Um, um, a lot of people are being accused of sexual assault. Okay, y'all. A lot of people is on the chopping block now, and I'm thinking that the reason why this is happening right now is because a lot of different cities and states, the statute of limitation is almost up. So people getting they getting their little dibs in by coming out and exposing the people that they were, allegedly abused by. Okay. Um, Somebody just came forward on T.I. and Tiny, y'all. They're being sued. Okay. And it's a wild story, y'all. It's real wild. Okay. They're talking about toes and all kind of stuff. Okay. So this is what they're saying. They're saying the rap legend T.I. and Tiny are being sued by a Jane Doe who is claiming that the couple allegedly sexually abused her. Okay, y'all. This is what she's saying in a new lawsuit. And I knew their name was going to come back up because they heard on the street, they like the entanglement, y'all. They go to the club just to see what's, some new meat up in there. Okay. So, in a new lawsuit filed under the California Safe Harbor statute, which extends the statute of limitations on abuse claims, T.I. and his wife are accused of giving somebody some street pharmacy stuff, just sip it, throw it in a little cup and get him a little something, um, to some woman at a nightclub that they just had met. So, people just don't even care no more. Don't they got cameras in the nightclubs, y'all? That people could go back, or do they just pay off the bartenders and the people that own the place so that they won't, they go rewind that tape? Don't they see that stuff like this can be proven? I don't understand it, y'all. Especially if it's somewhere where T.I. and Tiny them at. Of course you got some, y'all. Of course you have cameras everywhere. This don't even make any sense. My grandma, she owned a club. And she had cameras everywhere. All around the bar area, all around, even where the pool table area was at. She had cameras over there. She had cameras all over the place. Only camera she didn't have was in the bathroom. And I'm sure that T.I. and Tiny them is going to some nice places. Even hooked up even more. So I don't understand why they think they could keep getting away with this. Or they just feel like they just don't care. They lust is that strong that they do not care. Now, do you see why sometimes you have to live by certain things? You have to live a certain way. If you get married, stick to that person, then it keeps you out of trouble. By going and messing around with somebody else outside of those marriage vows. What's the purpose? This is what I always say this. What is the purpose of even getting married if you know you're not about to, you ain't ready for it? Look what's going on with Krishan Rock and Blueface. Not Krishan Rock, but Jaden and Blueface. He proposed to her. And now it's off the table. She says she's single. She's not, marrying him, which was so smart on her to not to go on and marry, somebody and let them just keep dogging them over and over again. Blueface is not the type of person that you lock down. because he cannot turn away the cootie cat. He can't. So at least he knows that. At least Jaden knows that. So they decided to just leave things the way they were, co-parent, work together, and this and that and that and this. What is wrong with that, y'all? At least she figured it out before she just gave herself a lifetime of, heartache. Look what Cardi B is going through. Because Offset is out here mingling and tingling with everybody. Okay, y'all? Look what she's going through. But she asked for it because Cardi B wanted to be married so bad. She pushed and pushed and pushed that he went on and married her. And now look what she's dealing with. I just wish people would not even get married until this is out of their system. But the thing of it is, with this whole situation right here, Tiny is just the biggest, entanglement seeker as he is. She likes this. And I'm wondering, did it start off just her and him and he kept cheating? Tiny kept cheating. I'm not Tiny. T.I. kept cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating. And she just said, forget it. I might as well join him. I can't stop him. And now look where they're at right now. Lawsuits. And don't think that ain't nobody else going to come forward, because I got a feeling there's going to be more that is going to come forward. They're saying, this woman is saying that they are giving them stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, a while back, somebody else has said the same thing, that they love to give people, street pharmacy stuff before they get their mingle tingle on. So this is right here is, and can they be charged, y'all? Is this the same person or this is somebody else? I mean, if you give somebody street pharmacy stuff, just to, get the entanglement started, and it's against their will. They didn't even know you gave it to them until after they start feeling the effects of it. Shouldn't they be charged for this? Not just sued? This is illegal. But this is what she's saying. She met them at a nightclub, and they're saying T.I. and Tiny wife are being accused of, I said T.I. and Tiny wife. T.I. and his wife, Tiny. I'm saying everything backwards, y'all. I got to leave them the trees alone. Got to leave the trees alone, y'all. Okay? But anyway, yeah. And they gave them they gave her some, and then they took her to their hotel, and they all was in an entanglement together. This is what they're saying. The woman who was in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in L.A. in 2005. Okay, so she got some stuff behind her name that's going to make them pay attention to her. Okay, they said she was in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in L.A. in 2005. Claims that she linked up with a person who worked for T.I. and Tiny, who connected her with the couple in the VIP section of the nightclub. Okay? The woman says that during their encounter, Tiny handed her an amaretto sour drink, which she shared with her friend. So what happened to her friend then? Did her friend, go with them, or did she stay there and just like pass out in the club? Like, what happened to her friend if she was sipping on it too? They said when T.I. decided to leave the club, the woman claims he asked her to ride with Tiny and him to go back to their place. Once there, she alleges Tiny took her into the bathroom where Tiny took off both of her clothes. Wait a minute. Where Tiny took off both of their clothes, and then T.I. in the birthday suit joined them, and all three got in the shower. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. These celebrities, boy, I tell you, when they get dressed to go out, they not just going out to have a good time. They going out to, they scoping, they hunting the next prey. This is what they're doing. This is what it sounds like, okay? Afterwards, she claimed she was starting to feel lightheaded and extremely dizzy. And T.I. told her to go to the bed. While he watched some corn, y'all, some corn. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She alleges he handed her massage oil and demanded she give him a rub down. Eventually, Tiny joined them and allegedly pinned the woman on her stomach and began rubbing on her birthday suit, okay? This is what she's saying. And there's more. This is what they're saying. She alleges that T.I., went in the cootie cat with the big toe. With his big toe, y'all. Okay? And she told him no as she tried to push him away. She said she told him no. And according to the suit, he got up and said he was going to get some protection. But the plaintiff says she went to the bathroom to vomit. She claims T.I. mockingly laughed at her and said, "Are you all right?" Laughing. "You okay, girl? Looks like you in last place." This is what she said he said. Shortly after that, the woman claims she passed out until the next morning when a security guard woke her up. Now, the two people that she done had her little entanglement with all night, they didn't even give her the decency to say bye. Security was at her. "Get your stuff and get up out of here, okay? Playtime's over." This is how she's explaining this. This is some cold stuff, y'all. This is some cold stuff. This is ridiculous. This is how they're coming. I'm not laughing at her. I'm just saying, this is wow, y'all, okay? She claims that her cootie cat was in serious pain. She says she was itching and burning, what you expect of you at the club hanging out with. I'm just saying, y'all. She said, but the security guard told she had to go. "You gotta go." And escorted her out while T.I. and Tiny were still asleep in the bed. Oh my goodness. So they got their routine down pat. They were still in the bed asleep and the security told her to bounce. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They said she is suing the Harrises for sexual battery, assault, negligence, and false imprisonment. T.I.'s lawyer, his lawyer sent, a response. He said, "On the heels of positivity, negativity always rears its ugly head. This plaintiff has been threatening to file this lawsuit for 3 years. For 3 years, we have empathetically, I guess that's what it is, and categorically denied these accusations. For 3 years, we have maintained our innocence and refused to pay these extortionate demands for things we didn't do. For 3 years, we've maintained the same position while the claims of this story have changed time and time again. Our position is clear. We are innocent of these fake claims. We will not be shaken down, and we look forward to our day in court." Whoa. Whoa. I'm going to just say this in T.I. and Tiny's defense. To me, this female seemed like she was looking for a good time. She seemed like she was looking for a good time, y'all. I'm just saying. For her to be in a club and then, she got introduced to T.I. now through somebody else. So they were in the talks of hooking up in the first place. She had to know what was going down. This is T.I. and Tiny, And this ain't just new. A lot of people have heard about them, going to the park swinging. Okay, y'all? A lot of people know about this. So people ain't just new to this. They know about how they get down. Okay? People that tried to sue them before and all kind of stuff. So they know how they get down. And if you hang out in clubs and stuff like that, people all know how certain people get down. Okay, y'all? So I'm just going to say this. She looked like she was looking for a good time. She looked like she was trying to get into something. Okay? And I'm just leave it at that. She do look like she was trying to get into something. Now, as far as somebody giving her something at the club, they should have cameras in there. Not that they would have it all these years back, but If you was really concerned about, I'm just saying, y'all, whatever, then, you would have went back and got the records back then. But due to the fact that Tiny and T.I. come to this club, this particular club for their hookups, they might know the managers. And they might like tell them and let them know. Just like they did with R. Kelly, when, people would call the police on R. Kelly, the police would turn around, certain members of the police station would turn around and call R. Kelly and give him the heads up. So when they hang out in clubs like this, you got to think about it. They are from there. I believe they are. Is they from there? Is we talking about Atlanta? Did they do this in Atlanta, y'all? Most likely they did, because that's what she said. No, this is, yeah. No, California. It said under the California law. So this was in LA. Y'all, she looked like she was looking for something. To be honest with you, she looked like she was looking for a good time, and she got it. She just don't remember it, or she feel like they duped her. She didn't get nothing out of it. Because most time when people hook up stuff like this, they usually, greet them with a gift at the end of the day. Okay? It's usually a transaction. I'm just going to put it out there. Okay? So maybe they didn't give her anything, and this is why she felt like she was duped. She felt like she got used. And, I'm just saying, y'all, T.I. and Tiny them is pretty good at hiding their stuff. And when I say hiding their stuff, taking people's phone. I hear they take your phone when you come to their house or meet up with them and stuff like this to make sure that you don't have no dirt on them. Okay? For T.I. to take her, for Tiny to took her to the bathroom and undress both of them. I think Tiny was looking to make sure she didn't have no type of, nothing that they could use against them in court. Any kind of even if they took their phone, there's still certain things that you can have. People get slick with, cameras. Okay, they're not getting just slick with cameras and stuff, audio, recording stuff. I think this is why they took her to the shower. It wasn't just because they wanted a clean body. Okay, I think that they wanted to make sure she didn't have anything on her and left her clothes probably in that bathroom behind closed doors, just in case it was something, in the clothes or whatever. Okay. They are good at making sure that people don't get no dirt on them. They done got professional. They with this, okay, y'all. Him and T.I. I said him. Her and T.I. To make sure that they do not go to jail, no lawsuits come up of anything or anything, y'all. Now the fact that she said she shared her drink with her friend, it makes you wonder what happened to that friend. Okay, y'all. And she said she didn't start feeling dizzy and like she got to throw up until a little bit later on. So before she started feeling any kind of illnesses and stuff like that, she kind of still was in her right mind, y'all. Taking a shower with them and all of that stuff. They wasn't holding her up and all of that stuff. I'm just saying. But will they listen to her for the simple fact that she was in the army and all of that stuff? Most likely they gonna listen. They gonna hear her out. Okay? But it's actually her word against theirs, to be honest. Unless she got some kind of proof or whatever. And I don't think she do. And if she's been trying to sue them for 3 years, they're going to be wondering, why didn't you, bring this forward? Is this the same person, y'all? Because I don't know. Is this the same person that tried to sue them before? Because I remember that some other people was trying to sue them and they threw the case out or something like that. So, and for them to say she's been trying to sue them for 3 years. So I'm wondering now, did she pull a suit out before and then she took it back? Or this is her really first time putting a suit out on them, on paper? Was she just saying she was going to do it? And then now she's like, forget it, I'm just going to go on and do it. And this is going to cause some kind of domino effect. Because I think before when they was going to court, I think it was a criminal charge or something like that. They wanted criminal charges against him. But that, due to the fact that it's not criminal as far as them going to jail, because it was kind of, I'm just saying, kind of consensual stuff going on took place. They didn't drag her out of the place. She walked out freely. So she wasn't messed up. until she's claimed later when she started throwing up. And by then, you had already, got the process going. She said she had to give, T.I. a little massage. So if you put some oil on me, girl. Okay? To me, it sounds to me too that T.I. is starting to have a little problem with, I'm just saying, y'all, getting the pack-a-whacker going. Because he seemed like he had to do a lot to get ready. Okay? Especially with a new female in the room. You would think that he would have been already ready. I'm just saying, y'all. Now, Tiny, he been with her for years. I'm just saying, y'all. They probably have to do some work to get there. But for him to have to go through all of these processes of going and watch some corn, okay, y'all, using this baby toad, you know what I'm saying? Put some oil on me, rub me down. It just was a lot. Like, it was a lot to try to get him to where he needed to be. And I'm wondering now, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm wondering, is he taking anything now to help himself out? It's a lot of people taking stuff to get it right. So I'm wondering, do he have to take something to just even get it started? Y'all. But y'all, let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this whole thing. But it just seems like, and this is one of the things that comes from that too, y'all. When you are out here swinging, and it's more than one person, stuff can get boring to you after a while. This is what I heard. It can get boring. They always want to do more and more and more and more and more. Okay? It might get to a point where he need her tiny aunt to go get him about three girls. And they all gotta be, pushing, buttons at the same time to try to get him to going. So is this part of what happens when you out here, at the park swinging? Swinging, y'all, on the swingers. Is this part of that? Because he really had to go to extremes. And it seemed like, he got people out, scouting people out. Because did they say it was a friend of hers? Or did they say that it was one of T.I. and their friends? Let me go back and look again. Yeah, it says that this woman who was U.S. Air Force and stationed in L.A., claimed that she linked up with a person who worked for T.I. and Tiny, who connected her with a couple. So they're sending out scouts. So she hooked up with somebody. How did she meet this person? Was he at the club? What? How did that go? Do they just see people? They be like, oh, this is their type. They'll get down with her. So let's see what's up. What's up? And I'm wondering now for him to tell her that they want to meet you or whatever. I can get you to meet them or this and that and this. What was promised to her? That's my thing too. Like, what was promised to this woman? Did the person that hooked them up together that was working for T.I. and them, did they say they was going to give her something? Was she going to get gifted afterwards? So this could be why, you know what I'm saying, y'all? She's so peed off at them. And for years, she been feeling like, no, y'all going to give me something. This could be why. And, they made a statement to, news outlets so that they can try to get in front of the problem by saying that, she been trying to sue us for 3 years. She that. But it's just starting to look like, T.I. and them is on some slithering snake stuff to me. Okay, y'all? Is this their way of using and abusing these young women and possibly made promises to them and keep them like, back girl, bye. You passed out. We couldn't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? And then she goes home and, her cootie cat is toe up from the flow up. She's itching. She don't know if she's itching because, these, two right here that like to go to the park and swing. You don't know if, because I'm telling y'all, protection can break. And you talk about somebody that is, that does this all the time. Allegedly. that's out picking up people, him and Tiny. And word on the street, Tiny is putting her lips all over people. Getting, helping T.I. get it ready. Okay, y'all? So, I'm just saying, y'all. You don't even know if they got some kind of packages. We don't know. She don't know. We don't know. But look at the situation she got herself in. And I'm wondering, did she go to the doctor? Because they didn't mention that. They didn't mention that at all. Did she kept, trying to contact them like, what's up, what's up, what's up? Is this something she do on the side of working for the Air Force? Or is this she got that little, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That little wild side that like to do stuff like this and possibly get some gifts afterwards. And then it makes her day and she's good. She got her little fix that she was with some celebrities and, she feel like she wasn't played because she got something out of it. But did she not get something? That's my thing. If y'all understand what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think about this woman coming forth all of these years ago? What do y'all think? And if she was trying to get some money out of them for 3 years, do that make Tiny and T.I. and them kind of look bad that they, you got all this money and you going picking people up, excuse me, y'all, and promising them probably things. And then later you probably reneged, and this is why you're at where you're at right now. Because look at the whole Tupac thing, y'all. Look at Tupac. Word on the street is this guy was offered $1 million to take Tupac out. They gave the money to somebody to give to him because they don't want the hands, the money to touch hands of everybody. So they gave the money to somebody to give it to the person that actually played a part in it. It didn't reach to him. He never received his. So all of those years, he kept doing the same thing that this woman is doing right now to just saying. He did the same thing to Puffy. Puffy, you gonna look out for me? Puffy, what's up? You gonna play me like this? You gonna this? You gonna that? Puffy, what's up? I'm gonna tell if you don't give me something. Y'all played me. I did the work and I ain't get the money. What's up, Puffy? You handled your business, Puffy. And now this man is in jail, and possibly Puffy gonna go to jail too, if they believe what this guy's saying. And they have to be believing this guy because he got some kind of proof. That's what they raided the house for. So do this make T.I. look good, or do it make him look bad? It look like you just bad business. You and Tiny like to play people. Okay? I don't care how bad it look. Y'all like to play people. And y'all use y'all money instead of just, I'm just saying, y'all. Instead of looking out for this woman, you would rather give the money to your lawyers to just get them to poof and go away instead of looked out for her. Or even caring about how she felt afterwards. I'm just saying, y'all. If y'all out here doing it, why are you playing games with it? And I think this is why a lot of people can't stand Tiny and T.I. Like, some people like them, but I've never heard people just really be like, I love them. I never got that response. Anytime you have brought up T.I., even people that is fans of his, like fan of his music, they still never really liked T.I. like that. But they'll listen to his songs. Nobody really likes Tiny like that. But they'll be like, feel sympathy for her. So when you in that type of zone, then you out here doing some underhanded stuff. And the more and more stuff come out, the more it's making you look bad. Either way it go, if you did it or not. If you did give her something, you was bogus for doing that. If you didn't give her anything and y'all played her the way y'all played her, you still was bogus for doing that. So either way it goes, they look bad out of the whole situation. And they sit back and they laugh. When she started throwing up, she said that they were T.I. was laughing. He's laughing now at her because he was saying, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's take it to court then. You didn't mingle tingle with her. And now she then became your enemy? Why? Because, I guess, I'm just saying, y'all, bad business. Is this what I'm looking at, y'all? Please tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Please tell me if I'm wrong, because when I go outside and, checking out them trees, something just don't seem right about this whole situation to me. And either way you look at it, T.I. and Tiny just seem like they on some BS. Either way it goes. It's the same thing like I told y'all with Puffy. Puffy would rather give that money to a white man to represent him in court than to give the money to his artists that he played. And a lot of his artists are right now suffering because of, screws missing. And screws not just missing because they had them missing at first. Dealing with Puffy had them losing screws. Okay, y'all? And a lot of them seriously need counseling and stuff like that right now. But before Puffy would do right by any of his artists, if he can't get anything out of it, he would prefer to take you to court too. Instead of give you something, because he know he done made millions of dollars off of all of these artists. And before he paid him, he'll trick the money off some other type of way. Bad going shopping or whatever. And to me, that's the most dirtiest stuff that you can do. And this is what this kind of puts me in the mind of, y'all. It's different circumstances, but same thing, y'all. Same thing. You would rather trick it off somewhere, I'm just saying, throw it away, give it away to somebody before you give it to the person that you allegedly, that entertained you that night. That you sent somebody out to bring you home. You sent one of your minions. Go get me somebody. They hook up those sessions. And this sounds just like the R. Kelly stuff. This sounds just like how R. Kelly used security, his managers, people that work for him to go pick up people and bring them back. I'm just saying, y'all. Same thing Puffy did. Sent people out to scope out people. Ooh, Puffy, I like you. This is what somebody just came forward and said about him. She goes to the studio to meet Puffy and gets got by Puffy and the guy that brought her to him. So make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense as to, y'all think they're gonna keep getting away with this? T.I. and Tiny. And I heard they done had some serious entanglements, okay, throughout the years. There have been always whispers about them doing this. Do y'all think this the only woman that's gonna come forth on them? Because he feel like, I don't owe you nothing. This is how T.I. and Tiny look at things. I don't owe you a thing. Puffy is paying people off to just go away. They're saying he's paying lawsuits under the table left and right now. But Tiny and T.I., they seem like they arrogant. Like, I don't got to give you nothing. I pay the judge. I pay for courts and all this stuff. I pay, not pay the judge off, but someone probably do. But I'm just saying, I pay my lawyers before I give you a dime. This is the attitude that they got. This is why I think that people don't really feel them like that. It's some artists that's going to be icons. Years later, years down the line, there are some rappers that are going to be icons no matter what. Okay? But there are some people that think they're going to be icons, and I don't think they are. People are not going to look at them like that with all of this stuff coming out around their names. It's like Puffy. It's over with for Puffy. Puffy can't touch nothing else with a 10-foot pole. Nobody wants to be bothered with him anymore. Even the people that party with him, they are all trying to get away from him, because they don't want their name tagged to him right now. So when you have people like that, that's like, I'm gonna pay y'all off because I gotta get this stuff out. And then you got people like this. You know, T.I. reminds me of Jay-Z. Not in a, money wise, but arrogance. Like, I don't have to give you a dime. I'll wrap this up in court for 20 years. You'll never get anything. You'll pass away before you get a dime from me. This is how I look at T.I. and Jay-Z. Even if they're in the wrong. They feel like they're untouchable, you know. I don't care. So what? We go to the park all the time. We swing all the time. That's our business. We don't got to give you nothing. We ain't got. So what? Prove it. Prove it. Because see, they think they got everything down pat. That she makes sure that she's the pat down lady. To make sure you ain't got nothing on you, showing nothing. He takes your phone. Tiny do the rest. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think that, T.I. and Tiny still gonna keep getting bad? Do y'all think other people gonna come forward? Do y'all think the lady, what do y'all think about this woman that's coming forward? This U.S. Army woman. What do y'all think about her? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.